Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Sam. Got my co-host Phil with me here today, and today we are doing George Michael.
For the first time.
Yeah, and at first I was like, I don't think I know who that is, but then we realized that he's in Wham, and Wham sings Last Christmas, which is one of my favorite Christmas songs, so I was like, oh yeah, I do know him.
So she knows one song from George Michael for sure.
Yeah.
I think he was also in the Band-Aid performance that we did.
Okay, yeah. That was the one with there was a lot of people in it.
Yes,
yeah.
I think he was one of the artists that was listed in that song. So
Cool.
I'm not familiar with George Michael at all. I've heard the name, and I think you guys have said him on the channel in the comments many times before, George Michael, and I think he's sold a ton of albums as well. He's, I think, from Britain, and known as one of the top pop singers of all time.
Cool.
So probably about time that we get to him, if now that we've gotten over 1,000 videos on the channel. But Careless Whisper, does that ring a bell at all?
The name of it doesn't, no.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into George Michael, Careless Whisper. Remember to hit that like button if you enjoy the video, guys. Okay, that sounds really familiar.
Yeah, the saxophone riff.
Saxophone riff, yeah.
Yeah, I think I know the song.
You think you know the song?
At least the chorus.
I know the riff, but this has happened many times before where we've heard the saxophone riff.
I think it's the song that says
I think I might know it from The Simpsons. I think they've used it what's the character that plays? It's Lisa, right? She plays the saxophone all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think she may have played it in certain portions.
Cool. I think I might know this from some form of a movie because I think the chorus says, "You're never gonna dance again." I don't know. We'll see.
All right, doesn't ring a bell for me, but let's find out.
I think. Sultry music.
A silver screen and all its sad goodbyes. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. Should have known better than to cheat a friend, waste the chance that I'd been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you. Oh,
right, hold on, George.
Sheesh.
Take a little pause for a second. Killing it, doing his thing for sure. See why this is such a renowned song. Standout chorus. Chorus is really, really fantastic. Poetic lyrics alongside of this, strong R&B feel in the groove. Really great mix of this like pop R&B soul combination.
Yeah.
And he's, kind of offsetting that with this high register of his voice, getting into, the sections that really make it stand out with certain vocal or certain lyrics, I should say. So,
Yeah.
I can see why this was so renowned, because it's powerful in the performance, but even the messaging of the song with some of the lyrics, cheating and the regret, the sorrow of betraying somebody, is something that can be a really powerful message in a song, right?
For sure. And I feel like even though he is getting into that higher register, his vocal still sounds so smooth. Like the delivery of it, like alongside the melody of the song, I feel like it's just like so smooth.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this sounds great. I definitely do recognize the chorus, especially that piece there more towards the middle where it was the chorus, like the lyrics of the chorus mixed with the saxophone riff in there. I definitely know it from some form of a movie. I don't know what movie, but
I
it's
didn't
one of,
recognize any of it. Like other than the saxophone riff, didn't pick up on any of it.
Yeah, no, this is like definitely from some form of like romantic movie.
I watched plenty of those.
But it's one of those things where it's like you're not really, when you're watching a movie and you register the music, but you're not like focused on the music. So it's like the only part that actually stuck in my head was the saxophone riff and like I'm never gonna dance again. But the rest of the words of the chorus, I don't like remember those, but I remember the flow of like the melody of it.
It's what
if
is
that
it?
makes sense.
I'm never gonna dance again.
My
guilty feet have no rhythm.
Yeah,
that's such a great line.
Yeah,
right?
like you said, like so poetic, right?
Yeah.
And even with the message of the song, like just another kind of layer added to, feeling guilty from betraying somebody, but then also like your feet having no rhythm because you can't dance. And then also when we just stopped it there, the girl just walked in the room on them. Did you see that?
I didn't know. I was trying to find a good time to pause.
I thought maybe you paused it for dramatic effect. I was like, what? And then you paused it.
Sorry, but let's get back into it and see this dramatic
Cliffhanger.
effect again.
So I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you. Never without your love.
Just I can see why such a classic song. It just already feels like a classic, and I'm gonna listen to it one time.
Yeah,
It's just got that feel to it, and I really loved, from the instrumental side of things. It was actually pretty complex. It sounded like I have to listen to it again and take it all in, but it sounded like there was a lot of layering to this. It sounded like there was a use of hand drums even in it. I really loved how they transitioned like the bass groove into the keyboard section, played off of it perfectly. Then, George using his emphasis, as I mentioned before, with some of the lyrics in those pockets in the right way, made it stand out and feel so much more dramatic. And, the combinations between the instrumentation and his great vocal.
Yeah, for sure.
So really impressed with this one for sure.
Yeah, and I feel like you said the saxophone and the keys, I feel like really gave it that almost that classic kind of feel to it, which is really cool. And even the video, like I feel like the song had a lot of dramatic effect, but I feel like even the video, like instead of just being like, I'm leaving you, this girl like hops on a plane. Like, it's not just like a
I saw you.
I'm
You were
out of here.
totally immersed in the video. You were just like, what's gonna happen next?
Because I was like, not only does she just leave, she literally gets on a plane and flies away.
Where's she going?
Literally.
Is she gonna find her new man and he's gonna chase
Yeah.
after her?
I get very invested in the story, if you guys couldn't tell.
That's why I always give a quick little glance in, and when I know, I've known Sam for a while now, so it's like, I'm like, yeah, she's totally gonna be invested as soon as I look over at her, and she's like,
I need to know what happens. I need the ending.
yeah, well, it was a good video, like you said, it was entertaining, right?
Yeah, no, they did a great job. Loved it.
So you liked the song as well.
Yeah, no, I thought it was great. And
Any
like
additional thoughts now that you've kind of immersed yourself into it? Like, do you feel like this is something that you might throw on a playlist somewhere? What are your thoughts on the song as a whole?
yeah, I mean, I think it's really cool. Like even also, it's obviously has like more of a sorrow kind of undertone because of like the regret and the sadness in it. But I think the instrumentation makes it not feel so sad. Like, you can listen to it and not feel like you're only going to put it on when you're sad. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it still has this classical kind of like nice flow rhythm to it.
It feels like even though it's very much a sorrow song, it could be used at a candlelit dinner.
Yeah, exactly. Just because of like the classic, like the melodic flow to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I really liked it. And like I said, it's one of those things where like your brain registers it, but doesn't focus on it when you're like watching something that it's in. But now that I was actually listening to it, like they did such an amazing job. And I feel like that's why this is a perfect song to use like in a romantic based movie because like it just fits that setting so well, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, I enjoyed that song. Great introduction from George Michael. Really impressed. Really can see why he was, on the charts and did his thing and was so popular.
He also had a great head of hair.
That's
Nice
true.
Flow.
So you guys can let us know a little bit more about George Michael in the comments and anything else we should check out. We always appreciate your insights. If you want to make a paid request about George Michael, you can drop it down low, and that's in the description there, the PayPal link. So other than that, you just got to subscribe and come back tomorrow and check out more of our videos, which we drop 2 of every single day.
Yeah, we got music, comedy, sports, history. So come back and check out the next one.
See you tomorrow, guys.